going on, y'all? Oh man. Up. Like, subscribe to my channel, okay? Like and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna smile if you don't. I'm gonna smile if you don't. Come on now, subscribe to my channel. Help a brother out, man. Well, you know, craziest thing? You ready to go to bed. But you know what? One thing about us, man, we always win. You know, we always win, man. I was just coming up through here. I was coming up through here, and I was just coming up through here. It was pouring down, raining. Raining bad. You couldn't see nothing. I was in a storm. Right before the storm, I seen this rainbow. I was listening to this Christian music, right? And I seen this rainbow. I seen a rainbow. I was like, man, look at that, man. I'm sitting there listening to music. He's talking about Jesus, God, and all this stuff. And then I see a rainbow. And then I was like, man, I feel like that's God smiling at me or something. You know, because every time I talk about God, like how last night I was talking about God on my YouTube channel. And, you know, I was talking about him. I was talking about God and just, you know, how he'll never leave you nor forsake you and stuff like that. You know, some people may feel lonely or something. They might be going through some hard times, you know what I mean? Which we all struggle. We all go through hard times, you know what I'm saying? But you can't give up, you know what I mean? You can't give up. You got to keep fighting. Every day is a fight, you know? So be thankful every day when you get up, you got breath. You got breath in your body to, you know, get up and, you know, get up and do what you got to do. You know what I mean? God's not going to save your money for you. He's not going to, you know, he's not going to save your money for you. He's not going to make you disciplined. You got to do that yourself. You know, you got to take action yourself. I struggled with a long time with being disciplined, you know what I mean, until I finally started to, you know, get away from everybody and just focus on myself, you know what I'm saying? I struggle with that too, you know what I mean? Like, I had so-called friends and stuff like that. I just got away from everybody and I started focusing, you know what I mean? I just started focusing on myself. And there ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with, you're not changing, you're not being cocky or anything. You're just focusing on yourself. What you like to do, you know, this is what I like to do. So I'm focused on doing something that I like to do. You know, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I was riding up through here, and I seen the rainbow. Well, to the right of it, you know, there's some mountains. It's hanging over the mountains. You know what I mean? Beautiful sight, beautiful scenery. I see the rainbow, and then I see what is it? I see clouds to the right of it. I was like, oh man, I hope it ain't about to storm, man. I'm about to go through a storm. Well, sure enough, I did. But right before I went to the storm, I seen two rainbows. I was like, wow, that's weird. How is there two rainbows side by side? Literally, two rainbows side by side. Like, one rainbow right here, one rainbow right here. Going, you know, arched, like. I'm like, wow, yo, that's crazy. I'd never seen anything like that. So I went to my phone because, you know me, I'm a spiritual person, you know what I mean? I went to my phone, I looked up, what does the meaning of 2 rainbows mean? You know?
According to Parade, because it's so uncommon to spot a double rainbow, it's believed that they are a symbol of hope, good luck, and prosperity coming your way.
See that? And this is what she said. She said, what does a double rainbow mean? Witnessing a double rainbow is a rare experience. Which I totally agree. You know what I mean? I totally agree that that's a rare experience. Because it's so uncommon to spot a double rainbow. It's believed that they are a symbol of hope, good luck, and prosperity coming your way. See that? That's just from doing people right. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell you. People think this helps me get into the subject what I'm talking about. When you do right, you know what I mean? When you do right and you try to do right with people, you try to be right to people, you try to treat people right, God will bless you. You know what I mean? You will never be like, God will always look out for you. You know what I'm saying? You're not saying that you won't have ups and downs and stuff like that, but you'll always be blessed. You know what I'm saying? You'll always be blessed. And he'll always look out for you, you know what I'm saying, with people, with having favor with people throughout life, throughout your whole life if you do good. You know what I'm saying? You trying to scam people. Look, let me tell you something. That's a temporary fix. You know what I'm saying? That's a temporary fix. You trying to scam somebody, you know, you trying to get a couple bucks or something like that, that's stupid, and it's hustling backwards, because all that's doing is bringing you bad karma. You know what I mean? That's just bringing you bad karma. That's all it's doing, is bringing you bad karma. You know what I mean? That's bad luck. Nobody want no bad luck. That's like witchcraft and all that crap. Like, that's all bad luck. Like, you know what I mean? You start getting around people doing stuff like that, and then they're just bad. You know what I mean? They're just bad luck. You know? So you don't want to be doing stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Living the right way, you don't want to be having to starting all over, you know, starting from scratch, you working your way up, and all of a sudden you just got to start all over, unless it's something like that God wants you to do, that you're going to prevail into something different. You know what I mean? Then it's going to be bigger and better, because that's God's plan for your life. You know what I mean? But if you're just doing wrong, you know, you're just doing wrong. You know what I mean? If you're just doing wrong, then that's a different story. You know what I mean? That's a total different story, because, you know what I mean? Because you're doing wrong. You know? You're doing wrong. That's a total different story, you know what I'm saying? But when you're doing right, you know what I mean? When you're doing right, when you're doing right, when you're doing right though, I'm getting kind of sidetracked here, seeing what the heck was going on. I gotta keep my eye on people, see what's going on. So, when you're doing right, you don't have to worry about that. You ain't got to be moseying off in people's business, trying to, you know what I mean? Trying to get off in people's business to talk about them and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You don't got to do none of that. You know what I mean? God will look out for you. Because there's people that's always trying to put the blame on everybody else but they self. You know what I mean? They're always mad at somebody else. When I'm going through tough situations, man, I try my best to have a positive attitude, a good attitude, be respectful, and just do, but I'm telling you, when you just do right, when you do right in life, you will prosper. I'm telling you. You got to make good decisions as well, and do stuff. You don't have like no automatic machines that just help you out throughout life or nothing like that. You got to make smart moves and smart decisions, but but like that rainbow thing today, I know there's God talking to me. You know what I mean? It's a spiritual thing to me. Most people might think I'm crazy and all this stuff, but no. Because when I'm talking to God and when I'm listening to music or something, like decent music, like Christian music or something, and then I see stuff like that, I know that's God talking to me. You know? I mean, you do have the wicked get blessed just as much as the righteous do. But it says that the wicked will perish. The wicked will perish off of the earth. So the wicked might even sometimes get things done, might even get things faster. But you just got to keep your faith and not give up. We all fall short of sin every now and then, you know what I mean? But you want to get right back on track, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing for sure, you know what I mean? You don't stay down for long. You get right back up and get on track. See me? That's why I choose to just do good. Just do good by people. You ain't got to take from nobody. You don't have to steal from nobody. You don't have to be violent and crazy and all that crap. Man, just do the right thing. You know what I mean? Just do right by people, whatever you do. You might not always get like people treating you, reciprocating the same energy, treating you good and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Or some people might not even like you, but just because they don't like me doesn't mean that I'm going to stop being who I am. I'm going to change who I am just because, you know what I mean, just because people don't like me. I don't care. That's not my issue. You know what I mean? That's an issue that they have within. So, you know what I mean? I'm still going to treat people good. You know what I mean? I still treat people good. The people that want me to treat them good. Now, the people that I'm not going to be treating, people that treat me like crap, I'm not going to be treating them. I'm not going to be treating. I'll just stay away from them. You know what I mean? Ignore them or stay away from them. I'm not. I don't do all that. We ain't doing all that. So that is what I'm saying about just doing the right thing. You know what I mean? Doing the right thing in life. Walking the straight path. Stay ambitious, you know what I mean? Stay ambitious. Keep that desire in you. I just got done talking to a guy, another trucker right next to me here. I was talking to him for about 20 minutes. We was talking about how, people got to have that desire in them, you know what I mean? What he said, you can lead a horse to. He just said you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. You know what I mean? So they might not have the same. They might not have the same desire. People don't always have the same desire that you have. You know what I mean? And that comes from just the way you think. That's just your mindset. You know what I mean? That's just your mindset. Plus, I'm sitting in the truck. I'm sitting in the truck for hours. You know what I mean? Just constantly thinking about not nothing bad, but I'm just thinking about different stuff throughout life. So, and I constantly remind myself that, man, I'm gonna try to be the best I can be out here. You know what I mean? Especially on this job, I'm trying to be the best. I'm trying to be the best version of an elite worker. I'm not just a regular worker. I'm not bragging or anything, but I'm just simply saying that I'm not putting myself down. You know what I mean? I'm an elite worker. I'm not a mediocre worker. I go above and beyond expectations to get stuff done. You know what I mean? It's not to make myself look like I'm better than anybody or anything. Just I strive to be better. I strive to be better. So I'm going to do better. I know better. I am mentally strong, you know what I'm saying? I don't need somebody telling me that I'm not mentally strong. Man, first of all, go find somebody else to play with, man. Don't think you, don't even come over here acting like you're an internet bully. You know what I mean? Like you're a gatekeeper or something. You're not, you ain't bullying nobody over here, buddy. No one. I don't reply back to the nonsense because I don't care about it. I ain't going back and forth with nobody about nothing. I ain't doing it. Stop being an internet bully. You know what I mean? I hope you don't think you're no bully. Go ahead. We break bones, boy. We break bones over here, boy. You ain't gonna worry about no muscle bound, man. We break bones, boy. Now let me stop. Oh man. Nah, but I'm just playing. On a serious note, I am mentally strong. First of all, you don't even know what I've been through throughout my life. I don't even look like what I've been through. Okay? That's one thing for sure. You don't know what I've really been through. Alright? You don't know what I've been through. Because I don't even talk, I don't even look like the type of person. My whole attitude completely changed from, you know what I mean? Like how I used to be. And I just learned that life ain't too bad. You know what I mean? Life is what you make it. So, you know, life is what you make it. I had to let that generate for a minute. But it's dang sure working good now. I didn't want to shut it off while I was doing that though. It's been doing that for like 10 minutes. Cycling through the we've been through a lot, man. You know what I mean? We've been through a lot. As kids, I know a lot of people have been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? But we've been through a lot of stuff as well. That's why I can't really see myself hating on my siblings. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know the type of stuff that they've been through. Because we both got the same parents, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we both got the same mom and dad, but I did move to Florida. I did move to Florida, you know what I mean, when I was younger. I moved away from them. So but that's why I can't see myself, you know, I can't see myself being jealous of them or hating on them or anything, because it's like we come from the same people, you know what I mean? But some people are just different, you know what I mean? At heart, their heart postures or whatever, the way they think, you know. Some people just different, man. Like, I just ain't hateful. I'm just not. I don't have hatred towards people. And if I'm mad, like, I'd rather just talk about it or something real quick, and then that's it. I won't say nothing else about it. You know what I mean? That's just how I am. I was raised like that. Like, I speak about it, we talk about it, and then that's it. You know, I don't care about talking about it. I don't care about holding no grudges on no one. It's not doing me any good doing that. That's how I learned how to stay alive, you know what I mean? By not having hatred in my heart, you know what I'm saying? I ain't soft, but I learned how to just love people, you know what I mean? For who they are, I just learned how to love people, you know what I mean? Some people you could build relationships with, some people are closed in, they don't want relationships. They might got too much stuff that they're hiding, or they're wearing a mask or whatever, you know what I mean? And that's cool, I don't care. But enough of them. I'm getting on here talking because people running their mouth like I don't, like I'm empty, like I'm a soulless being or something. Like they the only one that got, like they're like, I don't have the gift of gab, you know what I mean? Like they're the only one that can talk to people. Some dry conversation about girls all the time, because ain't nobody stressing about no females but that person that's always talking about females. I know how to talk to females, you know what I'm saying? You ain't telling me nothing new. I know how to talk to females. When I really want to open up to a female or whatever, you know, if I like a female, I know how to talk to her, I know how to approach her, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need nobody giving me no rusty game about how to do this and do that. Like, I don't already know that. Just because I'm quiet and I'm, you know what I mean, I'm preserved. I keep to myself, you know what I mean? I don't need nobody telling me how to. I've had plenty of girlfriends, and I've had relationships for probably way longer than you. And I'm older than you, first of all. So I know I've had a relationship way longer than you. You probably only, 28, 29? You know what I mean? I've had a relationship for 4 years. I've had a relationship for 6 years. I've had a relationship for 2.5 years. I've had a relationship for, what? I don't know. Then the other ones were just whatever, but I've had long relationships with people. You know what I mean? I know how to keep a female happy. I know how to keep a female around if I really, really, really like her. If I really, really want to. You know what I mean? If I feel as though ain't nothing there for us, then hey, it ain't nothing there for us. But I am mentally strong. I don't want nobody telling me that I'm not mentally strong. You don't know what I've been through. I just don't act like I've been through stuff like most people do. They walk around like pissed off at the world. You know, they walk around pissed off at the world all the time. You know, mad at everything. You know, I don't have to do that. I don't want to feel like that inside. You know what I mean? When I know my God, he who what was it say in the Bible? He that is in God is greater than he that is in the world. Don't you understand that whole saying right there? He that is in God is greater than he who is in the world. You know what I mean? So I don't have to sit and complain about the world all the time and the worldly stuff. I don't have to complain about that. When I'm looking past it. I'm looking past all of it. I'm looking past all that stuff, man. Like, I know people are gonna let you down. I know people are gonna backstab you. I know people are gonna betray you. You know, I know females are gonna betray you. I know females are gonna cheat. I know they're gonna lie. I know they're gonna steal. They're probably gonna kill. I know all that stuff, you know what I mean? Like, but it's not something that I sit around, and it's something that I choose not to sit around and dwell on. I choose not to sit around and dwell on that, you know what I mean? Because it just doesn't serve me anything. It doesn't serve me anything inside my heart, but a bunch of negativity, you know what I mean? Pulling on my heartstrings. I don't want to feel like that. I choose to be happy and uplifted. You know, I choose to be uplifted. That's how I choose to be. I choose to be uplifted. I don't care about, you know, I don't care about all that stuff. I know people are going to let you down. People are going to cheat. People are going to deceive you. You know, I know that. You can't trust mankind. That's mankind. That's what happens when we live in an imperfect world. We live in an imperfect world, so that type of stuff's going to happen all the time. Am I right or wrong? Talk to me now. Subscribe to my channel. I'm talking now, you know what I mean? I'm not no freaking robot. I ain't no bot. I ain't the one, you know what I mean? I got my own mind. I have my own mind. I have my own heart. I have my own soul. You know? I am not no soulless being. None of that. Like, I'm me. I am who I am. I'm Javon. You know what I mean? And I've learned through the Lord who I am. You know what I mean? And who I'm not pretending to be. I don't have to go read a bunch of books and all this stuff to try to get all this extra knowledge on the world, because I know that people are going to let you down. You know? I know that. It says it right in the Bible. I can discern when things are right and when things aren't. I know how I feel if somebody loves you, with somebody who doesn't love you. I go off of people's actions, you know what I mean? I don't go off of people's emotions. I don't go off of what people say they're gonna do. I go off of how people treat me. You know what I mean? If somebody treats me decent, if somebody treats me good, then that's what I go off of. You know what I mean? If they talk to me respectfully and not yelling or disrespecting me, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I, not trying to talk down or belittle me or anything like that. That's how I know, you know what I mean? I know that some people are intimidated by you also when they do that, because you're not even trying hard. Some people try extra hard, Some people try extra hard and they just don't have it. When somebody, I know that I have the gift of whatever I want to put my mind to, I can do it. I don't have to try hard because I know it's already in me to be. I know it's already in me to be whoever I want to be. You know what I mean? I don't have to try hard. So, just like if it's a girl that I truly like, I'll come at her a total different way. Like, I won't come at her like, I won't come at her like, I won't come at her like, for what it is. I come at her as, what I want it to be. You know what I mean? So, I don't need somebody who don't even know me trying to tell me that I'm not mentally strong, that I can't go through anything. I just get tired. I've been through a lot, man. I ain't one of these people that just sit in the house, you know what I mean? I'm not one of these people that just sit in the house, you know what I'm saying, and ain't really been through nothing. They ain't really been through nothing, man. Like, I've been through some stuff, you know what I mean? So, I ain't one of these people that's been sitting in the house on a computer, just yapping, talking away, you know what I mean? Barely moving, barely going out the house. Maybe just 1 or 2 places or 3 places or whatever. I'm somebody who's always been moving around, I've always been on the go, I've always been running. I was running the streets since I was, I've been running the streets since I was 8, 9 years old. So, I'm street smarts, book smarts, I'm wise. Like, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid, man. You know what I mean? Don't try to make yourself look good. Don't try to make yourself look like you're better than me, or don't try to make yourself look good because you think that you talking some game, you know what I mean? I respect you. I respect you for, I respect you to, I respect the fact that you get into that book and you learn some stuff and a little bit of stuff about. But I already been through all that. You know what I mean? I already been through all that stuff. I already been through all that. The girls and stuff. Nowadays, it's kind of best to stay single. You know what I mean? It's kind of best to stay single because, I want loyalty. I want a loyal. But at the same time, I know what God says too, though. And God can change anything. God can change anything around that you want. He can change it around to benefit you. You know what I mean? God can change anything around. That's why I stay humble. That's why I don't get big-headed. That's why I don't act like I'm better than anybody. That's why I still serve people. I stay as a servant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still serve people. Like, I'm not a people pleaser, but I'm still a people server. Like, I don't think that I'm too highly. I don't think too highly of myself that I can't get out and change somebody's tire for them, or help somebody out or something like that. I don't think highly of myself like that. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. Some people play them games where they might try to like get you to help them. I got a flat tire or something like that. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful with stuff like that, but you should be able to discern it right away. You should be able to discern you should be able to discern stuff like that right away. Nowadays, because it's, you know, it's 2024. It's not. It's 2024, you know what I mean? People got all kind of tricks up their sleeve. So, but I'm not. My basic thing that I was talking about, though, is that just doing good in life, you know what I mean? When you do good, you treat people good, good things happen for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you that when you do good and you treat people good, good things happen for you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen people living lives of doing wrong, and I've seen people, you know, I was young when I was a kid. I was in trouble selling drugs and stuff like that. I got caught for it several times. You know what I mean? Like I know, you know what I'm saying? One of my buddies I used to chill with, he got thrown in jail for selling drugs, you know what I mean? So it's not nothing new to me. Like I've seen them type of routes, I've seen those type of things, and I'm telling you that it's no good. It's no good. You know? People like that, you know, and then you got if you're trying to impress a woman by trying to come at somebody who it makes you feel less of a square or something like that, you're a square. Just simple and plain, you're a square. You know what I mean? It's okay if you're a square, just you're a square, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong, that's how you are. So the only person that's going to look at you like that is a person that is double-minded. You know what I mean? A person that doesn't know what is confused in life, and they don't know what they want. You know what I mean? And that's most of the time females. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time that's females. Females are going to do that. Females are the ones that is going to look at you different because, you know, they're going to look at you different because they're crooked. You know what I mean? They're rebellious and they're resentful. So if you have rebellious, resentful spirits saying that they claim that they're godly people, they're not. They're false flagging. They're not godly people. They're just, you know, portraying that they are, but they're not. They're very confused, and they cause a lot of confusion. So you can't. You know, if you're a man of good value, if you're a man, let me say this real quick. If you're a man of good value, then if you're a man of good value, like you say you are, then you need to find someone that's more into church. A Christian lady who has that type of mindset. You know what I mean? That moral standpoint. If you're that type of guy that you say you are, and you're out in the world looking for worldly girls, then you're going to continue to be hurt, and you're going to continue to be upset because you're going after the wrong one. So you need to take my advice and listen to what I'm trying to explain to you, is that if you're a guy with those type of morals that you say you have, and those type of standards and stuff, then it seems like to me that you really, really want to be in a relationship, okay? And if you really, really want to be in a relationship with a good woman that's probably going to treat you good, like you say, how you want to be treated, then you need to find a woman that is more on the godly side, that has much more respect for herself. Because if you're out in the world looking the way you say you carry yourself, if you're out in the world and you're looking for females that are worldly, you're never going to find what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? You're never going to find that. So drop your pride and go to the church and going to the church with that mindset, and God will bless you with God will bless you with a lady that's fit for you, that respects you, and she will have a reverent respect for God. You know what I mean? Long as you stay up to par, keep up to par with y'all's, your end of the bargain, your end of the, your end of the stuff, then she won't have no problem with you. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm saying. From what I'm looking at, how you're always talking about females, and that's fine. You're a good guy. You're a good person, man. I don't hold nothing against you. I'm a good person. But my mindset is not on, my mindset is not worried about no females, man. My mindset is not worried about females at all. You know what I'm saying? That's just not my mindset. Like, I've been through the relationships when I was younger. When I was in 19, 20, 25 or something like that, I've been through that type of stuff. You know what I mean? 29, 30, I've been through all that stuff. So that I already know this. I'm not. And if I really want to get married, which in a way, I wouldn't mind being married, because I've never been married, but I bet you my wife would be my best friend. That's for sure. You know what I mean? I'd make her my best friend. We'd be best friends, because and she would have a respect for me. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't do nothing behind my back or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because I wouldn't give her no reason to. But like I said, if you want a woman, from what I'm looking at, if you want a woman, me looking from the outside in, on the outside looking in, if you want a female that, you need to find you a female that believes in God, that is godly, a godly female that, you know what I'm saying, has a reverent respect for God, that will treat you good. You know what I'm saying? She'll treat you good because she knows better. You know what I mean? She has respect for you, and she knows better. You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. But if you're gonna continue to be upset, and you're gonna continue to be upset trying to in the world looking for worldly females. You know what I mean? I'm not upset because I know females are worldly, and I know they're gonna do what they want to do regardless. You know what I mean? I got a couple of sisters. Like, I know how females are, bro. I know how females are. I have a couple sisters that I know how they could be. You know what I mean? I know how they could be. So it ain't. You ain't controlling them. That's for sure. Whatever they want to do, they're going to do. So I just leave them be. You know what I mean? Leave them alone. I ain't worried about that. I ain't hurt. I ain't crying. I ain't somewhere sobbing. Female, none of that crap. I'm over here chilling, working every day, staying focused. You know what I mean? I'm getting ready to go to sleep right now. I'm getting off here because I've been yapping way too much. But this helps me go to sleep. So, anyways, I said some stuff. You know what I mean? Which is good. It's good therapy. This is therapeutic. This is therapeutic for me. You know what I mean? So I can vent. This is how I vent. This is helping me vent, and I hope that y'all like it. I hope that y'all can relate to some stuff. You know what I mean? It's pretty authentic. I'm not on here being disrespectful or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I'm being calm and collective and just yapping, talking a little bit. So God bless y'all. Have a good night. All right.